So welcome back to the channel. Right, today's build is the LCM3, also known as Higgins boat, which is sometimes correct and sometimes not. Now, usual format, we're going to do a 60-second speed build, and we are going to show you some pics, and we will get into review afterwards. So, let's crack on and build. Welcome back. Now, before we go any further, I've got to say I don't know who makes this. I don't know who the manufacturer is at all. On the instructions, which are adequate, there's a couple of places on here that's a little bit confusing, but they're average. There is no details whatsoever about who this manufacturer is. Now, I did get this on AliExpress, and going back to the original advert, it doesn't give me any clues there. I've got this logo, which I don't recognise as from any manufacturer that I'm familiar with. There's a little bit of Chinese writing there, but it's under the survival warfare, so for all I know that could say survival warfare in Chinese. There is nothing else indicating who this manufacturer is. Anyone's got any clue? Can you let me know? I dug around a few places on the internet. Now, there's a few of these being shown, and exactly these being shown on eBay that list them as Kobe, and they are not Kobe. These are very definitely not Kobe. First of all, the Kobe ones are about 3 times the price, and the Kobe ones have chains that you make that go down the side. So, but I didn't get a Kobe one. I got this one off of AliExpress, and I have to say, I love it. This is really, really good. It is very basic. You are basically building a 3-sided box with a little bit of detail up here, but it does what it says. It's not, it doesn't try to be something that it's not. It's not overbuilt. This is, as I said, 408 pieces. Some companies would try and bump that up potentially to 800-900 pieces. Totally unnecessarily. This was a lot of fun with 400 pieces. Nice little things like on the wheelhouse there, you can move it in and out. Makes accessing that quite a lot easier. I quite like the coffee cup in there. That was quite nice. You get your browning cows, and that does work, which is, yeah, really cool. When you loosen it to let it down, it will go down, but you do need to, it's reasonably stiff there, so it does need to be helped along the way. And definitely because there's string involved, it's supposed to be going through loops and things like that, super glue. Don't even try and tie it up unless you're using something else, whatever material these bits of string are used or made from. I find that it doesn't matter what sort of knot I do with them, they come undone really, really easily. So just a little dab of super glue on each end, or some other form of glue, quick setting glue. But for what you get on this, even though it is a relatively basic set, I think it's pretty good. Obviously you get the Higgins boat, you get your 2 sailors, you also get your little jeep with your 4 soldiers. Well, that's a reasonable jeep, although my particular one, this spare wheel at the back, the piece that it's fitted to is very, very loose. That's my only real criticism. I do like some of the detail on it. It fits in there as you would expect beautifully, and makes a really nice little piece, I have to say. My kids were nuts over this. They were really, really excited. I had the Panzer IV, and I had another piece that I'd done relatively recently, and it was these pieces that they gravitated to and went absolutely nuts for, which was, yeah, that was quite interesting. So whoever the manufacturer is of this, well done. Now I paid $15.49 for this. That does include postage. I can't remember how much because it didn't separate it out on the invoice how much the original purchase of this was, but I think it was around the £12 mark, something of that nature. And even though I would normally say that £12 for 400 pieces is on the pricier side, I think because of what you end up getting, the size of this model, I mean that's it's around 30 centimeters long by 10 centimeters wide and about 8 or 9 centimeters tall to the top of the wheelhouse there. I actually do think this is quite good value. I think this has been designed very well. Somebody has actually really thought about it. I love the stickers on the sides. As I say, I think they really, really do bring this to life. They're not the easiest to apply because of the size of them. Trying to get them nice and straight and parallel to the edges is a little bit of a task, but I'm sure it's nothing that we can't do. But this, yeah, I can recommend this. This is a lot of fun. As I say, my kids loved it. I enjoyed building it, and some people enjoyed watching it on Twitch. So there we go. That's the LCM3 Higgins landing boat. Can't tell you the manufacturer, but yeah, I think this is worth it. So there we go. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye bye.